Welcome to this edition of SAU Magazine, a weekly program featuring news, profiles, sports, commentary, interviews, and special events, all coming to you from the campus of Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.
This is a Southern Arkansas University News Brief. I'm Shelley Glover.
And I'm Heather Halter.
Commencement exercises take place Friday, May 17th at 8 p.m. at Wilkins Stadium. This year's speaker is SAU President Dr. David Rankin. He will outline his vision for the future of the institution. Rankin became president in January following a nationwide search. He has been an SAU professor since 1968 and served as Dean of the School of Business Administration. In the event of rain, 2 separate graduation ceremonies will be held in the W.T. Watson Gymnasium.
This has been a year of change at SAU. Dr. Stephen Gamble accepted a position as president of Eastern New Mexico University. Lewis Blanchard served as interim president from August to December. A $12.3 million grant from the Reynolds Foundation will allow for construction of a new campus and community service center. The old Armory and Graham Hall will be demolished this summer, and a new residence hall will be constructed. Camp Hall now houses technology services, including new equipment for student use.
5 faculty members receive university awards. This year's SAU Honor Professor is Dr. Ed Cardis, Professor of Psychology. One teaching award recipient is Joyce Keenan, Instructor of Mathematics. A second Faculty Teaching Excellence Award winner is Dr. Osmi Ahmad, Assistant Professor of Management. Dr. David Ashby, Associate Professor of Economics and Finance, received the Outstanding Research Award. The award for Excellence in Service went to Dr. Ann Horn, Associate Professor of Agricultural Education.
3 Young Alumni Award winners are announced. They will be honored at the commencement buffet on Friday, May 17th. One of this year's honorees is John Blair, President of Summit Bank in Magnolia. A second recipient is Stuart Searley, a Deputy Prosecuting Attorney in Pulaski County. This year's third honoree is Dr. Tara Kaufman, Chair of the Department of Science and Mathematics at Warner Pacific College.
An interactive course management system triples in price. Professors have used Prometheus since summer 2000. It allows course syllabi, assignments, tests, and grades to be checked online. A competing service, Blackboard, purchased Prometheus earlier this year. The Technologist Services Committee is reporting that Prometheus licensing fees will approach $49,000 next year. This year's licensing fee was $15,000.
This is the final edition of SAU Magazine for the 2001-2002 academic year. It airs 12 times each fall and spring semester on radio stations in Arkansas and bordering states. Broadcast journalism students also produce the SAU Report, an interview program available to cable television systems in southwest Arkansas and northeast Texas. New radio and television programs resume in September. This has been a Southern Arkansas University News Brief. I'm Heather Halter.
And I'm Shelley Glover.
With an SAU Profile, I'm Charles Bostick.
And I'm Robert Chatman.
This week's profile features senior Kara Osborne.
She is a 23-year-old twin daughter of Michael and Kathy Osborne of Cattle Gap, Arkansas.
Kara is majoring in biology and hopes to work in some way with animals upon graduation from SAU.
She takes part in many campus activities, including Tau Beta Sigma and the SAU band program in which she plays flute.
She was recently named drum major for the upcoming football season. Her hobbies include music, movies, and anything dealing with the outdoors.
When asked about her thoughts on SAU, Kara said that because Southern Arkansas University is a smaller campus, it gives students a greater opportunity to succeed.
And the fact teacher-student contact is accessible in a smaller school makes the learning experience much easier. Kara is set to graduate in the next year.
With an SAU Profile, I'm Robert Chatman.
And I'm Charles Bostick.
SAU Sports, I'm Leah Steelman.
And I'm George Stricker.
Jay Browning threw a 5-hit shutout to defeat the nation's #1 ranked team, Delta State, 2-0 in the Gulf South Conference baseball tournament. The 13th ranked Mill Riders eliminated the Statesmen to stay alive in the tourney. SAU then beat Harding 6-1, playing Valdosta State for the Gulf South Conference Championship. Valdosta defeated SAU 4-2. The Mule Riders must wait to see if they are invited to participate in the NCAA Division II playoffs.
The Riderette softball team took a fall in the Gulf South Conference tournament last week. Trailing 2-1 after 2 innings and 3-2 after 3, the University of Alabama-Huntsville tied it in the 4th and took the lead in the 5th before breaking the game open in the 6th, winning 11-3. The Riderettes then played West Georgia and fell to the Lady Braves 2-1. SAU out-hit the Braves 5-4, and each team had 1 error. Lindsey Haas had the Riderettes' only extra base hit, a double. Sarah Kataya scored the lone run for the Riderettes, who end the season with a record of 21 wins and 34 losses.
SAU is represented by 6 players on the 2002 All-Gulf South Conference West Division baseball team. First team picks for SAU are Rick Pressing, a senior outfielder from Bismarck, North Dakota, George Stricker, a senior second baseman from Croydon, Pennsylvania, Melvin Fallu, a junior shortstop from Carolina, Puerto Rico, Brandon Buford, a junior pitcher from Haynesville, Louisiana, Clayton Childers, a sophomore outfielder from El Dorado, and Bobby Beeson, a freshman first baseman from Magnolia.
8 members of the SAU rodeo team have qualified for the regional rodeo with a chance to advance to the college national finals. 2 saddle bronc riders, Alan Fearson and Trent Harper, have qualified for the regionals. Harper will not be competing due to shoulder surgery performed in November. The team ropers are Luke Calhoun and Cody Lewis. Chris Kyle and Colt Hart will also be competing in the regionals in Lawton, Oklahoma. SAU Sports, I'm George Stricker.
And I'm Leah Steelman.
With commentary, I'm Tabitha Taylor. Don't be surprised when you pay for classes next semester and see all of these new fees. Half of them you never use, and if you're like most students, you probably never will. Tuition has gone up 10.2% as opposed to the usual 5 to 8%. The athletic fees have risen by 33%. The technology fee has been raised 20%. I do not use SAU's computers. A new health fee amounts to $12 to $15 per student. Some people commute and do not use the school's infirmary. Why should they have to pay for this fee and others? Soon, it'll be cheaper to live and eat off of campus. The state wants more students to further their education, but Governor Huckabee has taken away scholarship money. Some people may not be able to afford to continue their education. Stop blaming everything on the September 11th attacks and take some responsibility for these actions. With commentary, I'm Tabitha Taylor.
With an SAU police log, I'm Dallas Short.
And I'm Matt Gatlin.
On April 17th, Cassie Brewer was involved in an auto accident. She was parked at the Baptist Collegiate Ministries building when an unknown red sports utility vehicle pulled out in front and collided with her, breaking her taillight. Brewer's vehicle is a 1997 Dodge Neon. The sports utility vehicle was seen leaving the accident site by Derek Avery. Officer Gary Odell took the report. There are no suspects or witnesses at this time. If anyone has any information concerning this accident, please contact the University Police Department.
On May 6th, Officer Ray was dispatched to a motor vehicle accident at the intersection of East University and North Jackson. Those involved in the accident were Miss Hall and Miss Jones. Jones was stopped at the intersection and Hall failed to stop quickly enough. Damage was confined to a scratch on the rear bumper of Jones' car. There were no injuries or citations issued, and both vehicles were driven from the scene. There were no estimates of damage to either vehicle.
Final exam week can be a time for potential loss of property. University police warn that students moving out of residence halls should lock their doors. In the past, reports of theft have taken place when students forgot to lock their doors when moving items out of their rooms. If moving at night, students must be aware of their personal safety. Look assertive, confident, and aware of your surroundings. And most important, don't be afraid to ask for help.
To report campus crime or if suspicious activities appear to be taking place, call the University Police Department at 235-4100. That's 235-4100. With an SAU police log, I'm Matt Gatlin.
And I'm Dallas Short.
I'm Shannon Watson.
And I'm Tasha Hicks.
With job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center. SAU is looking for an applicant for a summer internship working with the University Directory Service. The person picked for the job will be flown to Chapel Hill, North Carolina for training. The job begins May 28th and ends on August 9th. The intern will be working on advertising for the SAU Campus Directory. Contact Jeff Stencil at 1-800-743-5556.
Many area schools are looking to fill teacher vacancies for the next school year. Positions are available for education majors of every field. Schools that are hiring include Magnolia, McNeil, Smackover, Stamps, Stevens, Strong, Taylor, Texarkana, Westside, and Wicks. To contact these schools, visit the Employment Resource Room on the 3rd floor of Nelson Hall. I'm Tasha Hicks.
And I'm Shannon Watson.
With job information from the SAU Employment Resource Center.
With this week's entertainment news, I'm Monica Rasmussen. To help ease the stress of finals week, there will be a late-night feeding frenzy on Tuesday, May 14th from 10 to 11 p.m. in the dining hall on the 1st floor of the Brew Center. All students will be admitted free with an SAU ID card. The menu will include chicken strips, several varieties of pizza, cheese sticks, and novelty ice cream treats. For more information, call extension 4012. Kappa Delta Pi, the International Honor Society in Education, is holding a Reading is Fun book drive. Kappa Delta Pi needs your help in collecting new or used children's books to donate to a local daycare or pediatrician's office. To donate, bring your books to Debbie Milford's office, 110 Cross Hall, or call Dr. Catherine Benson at 235-4147. Pickup of all books will continue until the end of the school year. If you would like to order Blossom Festival t-shirts this year, please send your request to Vicki Butler this week. Please include your name, quantity, and size. Small through extra large are $10, double extra large are $12, and triple extra large are $14. The money will need to be paid at the time you pick up your shirt. There has been a shortage of sizes already, and your order will be filled on a first-come, first-served basis, according to the date of your order. Vicki Butler can be reached at the Southern Arkansas University Communications Center. Area quilters are contributing to an exhibition that can be seen on campus. The public attended a reception where they discussed their works. Quilters are Mary Alexander, Jan Rabb, Glenna Hines, Shirley Woodard, and Karen Emmert. The exhibition will be held in the Rosemary Ray Regional Arts and Education Gallery until May 31st during the regular hours of the library. And that's this week's entertainment news.
The SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program features a wide variety of professional experiences.
Students are responsible for producing and marketing radio and television programs each semester.
SAU Magazine, a radio news program, is available to stations in Arkansas and bordering states.
The SAU Report, a television interview program, is available to cable systems in southwest Arkansas and northeast Texas.
More than a dozen courses are offered in the SAU Broadcast Journalism degree program.
Writing, reporting, and hands-on experiences are stressed in these courses.
In addition, graduating students are more perceptive analysts of mass communication and broadcast journalism.
They are very competitive in the job field and for opportunities as graduate students.
Information about the Broadcast Journalism degree program can be found on the internet at saumag.edu.
That's saumag.edu for an excellent educational opportunity.
With this week's SAU calendar, I'm Matthew Johnson. Finals begin Monday. At 5:30 p.m., Panhellenic Council meets. At 7 p.m., Chi Alpha will have praise and worship. On Tuesday, a late-night feeding frenzy will be held in the dining hall, the Bruce Center. Chi Alpha Cafe will be at noon, and ABS TNT at 7:30. Also at 7:30, Team MBSF, followed at 8 by MBSF Late Night. On Wednesday, finals continue, and MBSF will hold Bible study at Calvary Baptist Church at 7 p.m. Thursday is the last day of final exam week. Residence halls close at 5 p.m., ABS Blast at 6 p.m. and 7:30, MBSF Prayer and Praise. Friday, spring semester ends. Pinning ceremonies for nursing classes will be held. This year's commencement speaker is SAU President Dr. David Rankin. And that's this week's SAU calendar.
SAU Magazine is a production of broadcast journalism students in the Department of Theater and Mass Communication at Southern Arkansas University in Magnolia.